Hello everybody, good morning. So this week I want to focus on like getting back to my creativity, and I should actually put where I'm going into my GPS first. This week I want to get back to my creativity. I've been painting. I showed you a little bit of ceramics last night. That little hole in my windshield wiper. Actually wasn't gonna buy the markers that I had in my cart, but then I realized that the coupon I had was 20% off all regular purchase price items, which everything I had picked up was regular prices. It didn't have sales on anything, so everything I picked up had 20% off, and then the markers were buy two get one free, so I saved like 30 bucks. So slay. Didn't have any like coloring books though. I only have like one coloring book, so like all the coloring books they had were like kid coloring books, not like. I did see this artist I follow on Instagram. She came out with a coloring book, so maybe I will buy hers and support like local. Well, I don't think she's local, but like a small artist. That'll be nice. Her coloring book did look really cute. Okay, I'm gonna head home now. I'll let you guys know if I do anything other fun, creative stuff. I ended up going to Target after all. I went to the Target by closer to me, like And this Target's way smaller, but there's just something cozy about it I love so much. Because I had the idea to organize my paint tubes with binder clips on like a piece of wood. So I got 2 sizes of binder clips. I also was trying to look for a coloring book. I don't have any coloring books, but this Target's small, so they don't have a book section, which is honestly tragic, but probably good for my wallet that the one near me doesn't have a book. They did have, they had one of these thingies, which is what I wanted. They actually have this white one on clearance, which was clutch. Kind of jazzed about that. And they also got this phone case that was also on clearance. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do a little haul of stuff I got from Michael's. They didn't have any bags, so she put it all in a box for me, which I was like, that's fine. Like I said, in the car, I had a 20% off all regular priced items, so that really saved me a good amount. And then the art markers were buy 2 get 1 free, so that was also clutch. So definitely, if you guys shop at Michael's, check their coupons. They didn't have the type of gouache paint selection I was wanting because I have a few gouache paints. I don't know why I did this, but when I moved, I got rid of a lot of my art supplies. I have no idea why, because now I'm like getting back into the groove and wanting to like create more stuff. I'm like, where are my markers? Where are my paints? I got rid of them. I sold them at a garage sale or whatever. So I only have 5 gouache paints. They're all from the Utrica. I don't know how to pronounce this brand. But I have white, black, primary red, primary blue, and Naples yellow. I don't know why I got Naples yellow and not primary yellow, because this yellow like doesn't create the right greens and such when I was like painting early. So I ended up getting this, which is from Winsor & Newton, and it's just a set of gouache paints, and they have primary red and primary blue, which I don't need, but I'll just have these on backup. But they also came with medium green, burnt sienna, ultramarine, primary yellow, medium yellow, vermilion, and then white and black. So a little more variety of gouache, so I think that will be a little bit better to have my painting setup. And then I got some art markers. I got these one from Stedler. These are the double-ended watercolor brush pens because I want to do more coloring, and yeah, I needed markers for that. I've just been using my highlighters, which I don't want to use my highlighters for coloring. And then I also wanted to get some alcohol-based markers. So these are just the Artist Loft brand that Michael carries, and these are Brights and Portrait colors in the dual tip sketch markers. And I got the Brights and the Portrait colors. I got a General's kneaded eraser. I've been seeing people on TikTok use this, and I've never liked kneaded erasers, but I feel like it was because I never used them properly. So I wanted to give it a shot. And then I got a bunch of new brushes because I destroyed some of my other brushes when I was making some random shit. So these ones were a little cheaper in case I destroy them again. These are from the Royal & Langnickel Zen line. So they have this really cool like bronze handle, and I got a variety of round brushes, filbert, which, fun fact, filbert shape, which is this shape here, and this little shape. Filbert is my favorite shape of brush, which is like such a nerdy art thing to be like, I have a favorite brush shape and it's filbert. So yeah, I got 3 filberts, this one, and this little guy, which like I feel like I'm gonna use this one all the time. And then I got 3 round brushes and then 1 angled brush, which the angled brush is my, actually no, flat brushes are my least favorite brushes. But yeah, so excited for all these. And I need to wash all of these ones. I have some like Arteza brushes in here, Protege brushes. These are like really nice brushes and I treat them like crap. So I need to wash those, but got a little better brush selection there. Pretty, I love it. And then I got this thing, which is like a pop socket adjuster, and I got the white / clear one. And yeah, that way I can have it in my car. So I just found my old brush roll. My manager, when I like worked at the sewing studio in college, she made this for me. She made this for me when I worked at the sewing studio. We had like a Secret Santa, and she made me this brush roll, and I went and found all my brushes and I put them in here. I did wash some with the pink soap. That worked really well. So these like silver ones are the ones I got today. So there is like one duplicate. So I already had a round number 6. So I got another round number 6. But this one just looks a little different than this one. Yeah, so I put on my round brushes. Even though I like Filbert the most, I have the most of round brushes. And then I have my Filberts. I like the variety I have here. I have my flat brushes, my one square brush, and then these are like random brushes. So I have a mop and 2 angled brushes. Some brushes are still soaking because there's just like nasty gunk on them. The only one I'm like, if these don't survive, I'm not gonna be devastated, because this is another round number 6, so that'd be 3 round number 6s. And this is a small angled brush, which actually would be nice to have. I think I can salvage that. It's my little art update. I just went and grabbed some other supplies, masking tape. I grabbed another watercolor paper book I have. I also started like kneading the eraser. I really want to work on this little project. I want to make a little paint tube storage. It's much later. It's after work now. We have all our mood lighting on. I have a candle burning. It's lovely. I actually might take my sweater off because I'm burning up, baby. I want to make a paint tube storage, and I have this piece of wood that I have a leftover because I had kind of like zhuzhed up my bookshelf back there. I painted it, add some like wallpaper to the shelves and some wood trim, and I thought I might need another piece of wood to make a shelf, but I ended up finding something else. So I have just this like chunk of wood, and I thought I could use it to make a little paint tube storage where the paint tubes are like hanging from the piece of wood. And I think I'll have it vertically like this. That way I can like lean it up against like a wall, you know? So what I need to do is nail in a bunch of nails onto here, but I brought down the binder clips that I bought earlier today, and I have my other tubes of paint here. I don't have that many tubes. I got rid of a lot of paint when I moved. Gouache paints on the top row here. 1, 2, and then 3. Although I left some blank spots in case like I get more gouache or even more acrylic. And then it goes down into the acrylic paints, and these are kind of like more medium-sized tubes. And there are some extra slots here in case I get some more colors. And then down at the bottom are all the oil paints. So I have the 2 big boys and then the primary colors. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna get more oil paint. I don't really paint with oils that much. I got these as like a starter kit to like test it out. So if I ever do get into oils, like these are all the colors I really need. I have just the primary colors, some browns, black and white. That's it. But I do use gouache and like watercolors quite frequently. So yeah, I love how it turned out. It's so nice.